Hi, my name is Elena Fleischer, and this is my entry for Jamie Oliver's Search for a Food Tube Star with Uncle Ben's competition. Today I'm going to be making a gorgeous dish, roasted tomato rice with pine nuts, goat cheese, and golden raisins. So we start by using fine, fresh tomatoes. I bought these at my farmer's market this morning, and it's always the best to use the freshest ingredients because it'll just take your dish to the next level. So we're going to slide those into the pan. We're going to add the zest of 1 lemon. This is going to add a nice acidity to the dish. And we're also going to use the juice so there's no wasting. So to that we're also going to add 1 finely chopped red chili. And this is going to add a nice little bit of heat. But if you don't like spiciness, then don't add it. But I think it adds a great dimension to the final dish. So now we're going to add that to the pan. And we're going to drizzle with some olive oil, some freshly cracked black pepper, and a little bit of salt. Now you can put that over the stove on medium heat, but I'm going to use my oven. So for the rest of my ingredients, I'm using crumbled goat cheese, Uncle Ben's brown rice, which I just cooked according to the package, some toasted pine nuts, which I lightly toasted in a dry pan, golden raisins, maple syrup, which is a classic Canadian ingredient that I just love, some white wine, and some fresh chives. So now you see the tomatoes are ready. They're just about to explode and the chilies are nice and soft. So now we're gonna add a generous glass of white wine, and only use a wine that you're willing to drink, because if you don't want to drink with it, you don't want to cook with it. And add a handful of golden raisins, and these are just gonna plump up and get juicy. So now we're going to return this to the stove or in the oven just to let the wine reduce and the flavors to intensify. So now what you want to look for is the tomatoes to just start wrinkling up so that when you eat them, they're going to pop into your mouth and they're just going to coat the rice and all the flavors are going to come together. The tomatoes are just about ready, and now we're going to finish off the dish. So take your vine of tomatoes out and let them rest. And to this, we are going to add the juice of the lemon we zested earlier. Be careful not to let the seeds in, so you just catch them with your hand. So you can see that the raisins have plumped up and the tomatoes are nicely cooked. Now we're going to add a little bit more olive oil, a touch of maple syrup for more sweetness. Now you can add your rice. So now toss this all together and make sure that the rice is perfectly coated. So to this, we're also gonna add a little bit of the goat cheese, but save some for garnish as well. And a little bit of finely sliced chives. This is going to add a nice fresh flavor to it. So just add those all in, toss it, and then we're ready to plate our dish. So now we're going to take a nice spoonful of the rice. It's okay if a few tomatoes fall off the vine. It'll look nice. Add the tomatoes on a slant. Garnish with a few more of the pine nuts. A little bit more goat cheese. Some black pepper, salt, and just a little more olive oil. And then some fresh greens on top. Roasted tomato rice with pine nuts, goat cheese, and golden raisins.